Hello, people, and in particular, Aprendiz85 on Twitter. Apprentice, you sent me these charts yesterday, and you asked about the 2B reversal, was it correct, and the trade correct, entry correct. Well, the reason I said I'd make a video is because I hate, if you know me by now, you know I hate writing long-winded answers to questions, and much prefer to answer with a video. So the first thing I noticed about this is you don't use the dragon, and Hamish also noticed that on Twitter, and the dragon will transform your trading. I know lots of people like to keep their charts clean and so on and so forth. Well, just don't worry about it. You know, peer pressure and all that, it makes a blind bit of difference whether you use naked charts, naked candles, or indicators or whatever, in my opinion, as long as you know what they're doing, as long as you know what the candles are telling you. As I like to say often, the 3CR was the sort of genesis for everything else on the charts, because once you understand how the 3 candle reversal ties in with the momentum and the best, you know, you could have MACDs, CCIs, all that lot, stochastics, all sorts of histograms, and by comparison, for me, they're rubbish because they don't tie in well enough with the 3 candle reversal. And for me, the 3 candle reversal is, you know, my god, if you like, god of trading, and if anything else matches with it, then I'll get interested. If it doesn't, and I get false signals from all these other indicators I just mentioned, then I scrap them. So going back to this chart, firstly, you showed me a chart when the market was in massive up momentum, so you couldn't go short, so you had to take a long. So you did that right. That was good. That was a plus point. The only thing I can say about this particular entry is that you say entry when candle finish, you should be dropping down. If this is, I think this is a 5-minute chart, you should be dropping down to your 1-minute chart, watching this pullback and entering, then making sure it doesn't pull back against itself on the 5-minute, in other words 3CR down, because if it did, if it broke down here and closed below here, then you'd have to do the whole thing again. And that is why when you entered there, you didn't know what this was going to do. So we didn't 3CR down, so we didn't need a 3CR up, which would have been this candle here. But what we should have done is watch the pullback, and then, because this would have been no 1-minute 3CR, finally you get a 1-minute 3CR, and that is the best place to enter, because you've entered on the pullback with a 3-candle reversal, and you would most likely have the 1-minute momentum here. So that's the reason I wanted to make this video, because it's not ideal because it's late. The dragon would have got you in somewhere potentially earlier, somewhere like this maybe, you know, with a pullback on the 1-minute, and then it just took off. This was late, but it was a calculated trade. Also, you could have drawn, I haven't got my charts here, but you could have drawn a resistance level here. It's used it as support, you can clearly see that. Resistance broken, retested. This was a 3CR on the 15-minute, which was most likely nearer the dragon too. And that's the other thing about the dragon. If you're entering late on a 5-minute dragon, you're probably entering perfectly on a 15-minute dragon. But the downside of that is that you may well get stuck in 2 or 3 15-minute bars, as opposed to getting the optimum entry based on your, you know, if we're looking at a 15-minute chart, based on your 5-minute and your 1-minute. So that's why we just use the, you know, this was probably a 15-minute 3CR up. You know, I'm talking about this whole move here. This would have been the pullback on the 5-minute, and then this is the re-entry, the 3CR re-entry here. Look, no drawdown based on that higher time frame chart, 15 minutes, say, for example, and you would have been coming straight off of the dragon as well, most likely. So when you enter late, you stand a good chance of being involved in a higher time frame reversal. As such, you do run the risk of staying in the trade longer than you should. So that's why I wanted to make this. Charts look great. Entry was perfect for the particular conditions yesterday morning, and keep up the great work, buddy. You know, always ask. I'm sorry there was a delay in getting back to you with this, but I get sidetracked with so many things. But hopefully this helps you and may be a bit of a light bulb moment for others as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend.